All right. I don't know how this recording is gonna sound at all. I know I've got so much on my mind. I just wanted to talk. I don't have my microphone. This is literally just hitting start on the record button and just talking. So, this is my digital journal entry. And if I had an editor, this is where he would cut so that I may take a sip of my juice. And if you're wondering what's that in my cup, don't ask and don't tell. What? A lot of people, including myself, are afraid to talk because we don't want to be misunderstood. Again, speaking for myself. And it's tough, man. Luckily, I'm going to have the opportunity to talk a lot more. Assuming I keep on keeping on. As everyone knows, I battle with depression. Again, like many people my generation. Editor, here's where you would cut me taking another sip. And it sucks, man. I cling, C-L-I-N-G, I cling to the idea that we can overcome the challenges of being depressed, while at the same time growing from it, growing from the challenges that depression can bring. And it can bring a bunch of them, man. And there's no one remedy. I wish there was. I wish there was a remedy. Am I clipping just like super hard right now? That is so weird. Okay, let me lower this. Let me lower this. I think we should be good now, right? Shouldn't be clipping too hard now. I don't know. It's quite possible that something happened with the audio. Anyways, did that? Yeah, it's peaking. Man, whatever. Like I said, impromptu. I put a lot of expectations on myself for no reason. I had therapy today, and I had 2 meetings, and I don't know. This is a very different person. I'm a very different person than I was years ago. They tried to put me in. I'm hoping that the audio that I have playing is audible. I'm hoping the audio is audible. Editor, again, please. It's hard trying to make a buck out here with only 2 associate's degrees. It is hard. I just need to get a blue collar job, because the jobs I'm going after are like white collar, and it's a very competitive like job marketplace. It's a competitive job market. There's a lot of serious contenders out there that know how to play the game, and I'm just learning, and that's frustrating. 32 years old, I'm just learning. I tried to circumvent the rules by opening up my own dance studio so I wouldn't have to play the game, and guess what? You gotta play by the rules. You just got to. Everyone does eventually. Like, when I'm driving, and I be seeing mothers in this crazy LA traffic driving crazy, I remind myself to breathe, and then I remind myself, secondly, that everyone is like just following their emotions, and some people have better control of their emotions than other people do. So I want to circle back, okay? That's white collar talk, right? I want to circle back, okay? Mr. No Neck over here. I'm trying to lose weight. I want to circle back to talking about ONT because there's just a lot of things that are possibly happening, not just with ONT, just with me in general. Like, there's a lot of possibility with jobs, because I've been interviewing a lot. I've been, like, not getting them, right? And Zora tries to, like, keep me motivated by being like, at least you're getting the interviews, right? Like your resume is good enough that you're getting into these rooms, right? Which, yeah, like I know that. It's just I forget, you know. I come from a generation of smart people that just forgets a lot, you know. Again, depression. It's a pain and a half. It really is. There's just so many factors contributing to my depression that you can't really just tackle one. At least for me, I feel like I have to tackle them all, and I need to just tackle them like one at a time. And not even one at a time. It's like one at a time at different times, right? So like, you get it. You get what I'm trying to say. And I'm glad to be possibly joining the podcast of ONC because I'm just going to have an opportunity to fail, right? And that's great. That's great. More opportunities to fail. I'm a first generation Latino, so I, like most first generation Latinos, are like achievement oriented, not even goal oriented, achievement oriented. Like if we're not achieving, then we're just not getting the results, and that's failure. And I'm learning to think about the process more than just the end results, because I have to. I'd blow my brains out otherwise, and we don't want that, right? Can I get a hallelujah in the chat, please? Like I said, I have my original music, so YouTube, you cannot copyright strike me. All right, this is my original music, mine. Okay. And it's good. It's good, you know. I'm an emotional person. And so being an emotional person means you have to like have outlets. And I when I got to college, I put myself into piano classes. You know what I mean? Man, that was it was it was an experience. I've never actually reflected on my piano classes. I like, you know, to sound the most humble I can, I always do well in most things I go after. Most things. Um, and I did well in piano class. I had never taken a piano class. And I'm in college and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take a piano class. I got all this grant money. I'm going to put it to some piano classes. Does that go towards my major? No. No, it didn't count towards my major. Did I still take those classes? HE double hockey sticks to the yeah, man. To the yeah. And now with OMC, I'm in Zoom meetings with Jeff Hall, the former vice president of the Los Angeles Times. You know what I mean? It just goes to show that we all got to start somewhere. And I'm 32, so technically I've already started. So for me, I'm starting over. And that is terrifying. Not just to me, to a lot of people, that's terrifying. It's just a terrifying thing. Anyway, what are you gonna do? Life be lifing, and all we can do is life the life we life. I poured myself a little bit too much. That's okay. As an actor, I find that when I'm trying to act, that's when I am the worst at it. I'm not even gonna lie. It's straight up awful when I try. It's just, how do you not try? I don't know. Can someone please reveal to me these secrets? The secret of not trying. How do you do it? I don't know. I need to read books about it, I guess. Because I just don't know. I am at a loss for words. See? Now, truth is, I get in my head a lot. And that's okay. I know that there are tons of people out there like me who are 32 years old and still feel like they're going nowhere in life. And yes, Zora, that's the image I'm trying to project out there into the world. Because what's the other option? That I have it all figured out? Or maybe somewhere in the middle? Life is full of gray area. And not just gray area. There are wonderful shades of purple, blue, yellow, orange. I'm not even going to name all of the possible shades of color out there. You get what I'm saying. I hope you do. I hope I'm not just talking crazy. That's a possibility too. I also changed up the music that we were listening to. The other one that I was playing is very different from this one. This one is cooler, in my opinion, as the person who made it. So again, YouTube, no copyright strikes, because this work has literally never been created. Ever. Because it's by me. Ho 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 ho. And yet they still try. They still try to lump us all in a genre, don't they? Don't they? Well, I won't have it. I won't. I won't, I tell you. Now, I've got a cool song playing right now that I made using house chords, classical instruments like the oboe and acoustic guitar, and then, of course, you know, we gotta put some of those funky bot tunes, you know? I'm not gonna lie, I am blanking on the name. What's the name? Not MIDI controllers. You use MIDI controllers to produce. Ah! Blanking on it. Totally blanking on it. Whatever. It's been a while. I don't care. It's been a while and I don't care. It also combines like a Japanese instrument too. Like I'm using a Japanese instrument up in here, which I like. I mean, it really ties the whole thing together. Ain't nothing like the music that I make. I'm saying that because I don't want to be giving out my ideas for free on the web, you know what I'm saying? Just in case anybody hears this, you know? I'm going back to my roots. I'm making this video as if I'm the only one watching it. And I'm just keeping a record of my entries, of my day-to-day. The best way that I know to keep from drowning in the day-to-day. Also, shout outs to the mug. If you haven't seen this mug before, I try whenever I can to big up Manifestation Babe. I don't know who you are. This is a cool mug, though, gifted to me by Zora. I know who she is. My success is inevitable. I'm always on the right path. Positive mantras, baby. That's what we about. Economics teaches you, at least at the entry level, about scarcity mindset. Nah, son. We passed entry level economics, babe. We are about that abundance mindset. Holla if you hear me. You know. I be acting wild. I be acting crazy. I do apologize. I mean, I am from Watts, you know. I grew up watching Friday, right? So I don't access my like Watts side very often. I'm often in my like polished white collar system voice, you know? And that throws people off when I'm like in a social setting because that voice is like so natural to me that I just use it like all the time. You hear me? All the time. I mean, I went to school. I went to like decent schools, I guess. And, you know, I wanted to get good grades and I wanted to get myself up out this hood, you know? And now I'm like 32, and I'm like, all right, well, I kind of don't want to get myself out the hood anymore. Not that I even like have that option, you know. I think if I had the option, I probably would. Um, I don't know. I don't know, man. I've been giving back ever since college. I've been giving back. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know where my future's gonna take me. I hope somewhere good. You know, I'm recording this to upload it to YouTube, so that way I could be looking back on this in the future, right? So yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Cause no one cares about me. No one knows who I am. Those two go hand in hand, you know. Also, I've been having problems with this screen, man. Also, let me text back my therapist. She texted me, so let me text her back. Not that I have to, you know. Also, she helped me pick a name for my firstborn son, if I ever have one. No one's pregnant. I'm not expecting, you know. It's just like everybody does, mostly, probably. You know, I've thought about family. I've thought about kids and stuff. So she helped me pick out a name for a boy, at least. Probably a girl. Have you heard of any girls named Ezekiel? Because that's the name, man. That's the name I'm going with if I have a firstborn. My firstborn, we're naming that Mo Ezekiel. That's wild, man. It's wild even to think of myself as like a father. You know. I told Zora today, I'm like, I don't want to. I'm not bringing the kid into this world because this world is like. I'm not gonna lie, it was therapy, right? So we you know I battle with depression, and you know sometimes that can get pretty heavy. You know, we all know that depression is like it's tough, and in there we talked about you know suicide, right? Because that's associated with depression, and so like yeah, man, she I was like I was not in the mood for therapy today. And what's funny is that she wasn't either. Like I opened the door. I mean, she always opens the door, and then she always closes it too. Like she's super respectful, and like very makes me like she makes sure that I understand that that's my time. And today when she opened the door to let me in, I was like, I don't want to be here. Like those were the first words out of my mouth. And then she responds like, okay, well, good. I don't want to be here either. And then I was like, all right, well then let's just end it and reschedule. And she's like, no. So you know, she's she's teaching me a lot. She's teaching me a lot. I said it twice, so you know I meant it. I do, I do be in my head a lot, and she loves to poke fun of me. Sometimes when I'm quiet, man, listen, I'm just in my head. All right, I'm not saying everything that's on my mind. You know, this beat is fire though. I really do hope it can come across. Again, I'm doing this by myself, no help. Man, I wish I had somebody who can help me with the audio side. Like, I'm good with audio. I really am. It's just not by myself. You know what I mean? Like, by myself, it's tough. It's tough to do anything by yourself. So, I don't know. Like, oftentimes, I'm talking about my music now. Oftentimes, like, I'm listening to my music and I'm just, like, being my own worst critic, you know? And, like, that's good. That's fine and everything, right? It's just, At a certain point, you need to introduce your music to other people and let them be the judge. And I guess why that's so tough, at the risk of sounding however this is gonna come across, when I show people my shit, they like it. Like, they don't ever give me feedback. Like, I was in an interview today for the library in Compton to join their My Brother's Keeper program to help 13 to 17-year-old kids be I don't know, better versions of themselves, I guess. Like, the job description meant, it like said like being mentors, right? And what does a mentor even mean, right? So, like, aside from like, man, my hair is wild. Aside from like semantics or whatever, like philosophical thought about what it means to be a mentor, right? I interviewed for them, and I like, I don't know, I still want to give back to my community, you know? Even though Compton isn't my community, you know, Watts and Compton, they have a connection, so I don't know. This is gonna sound crazy. Sometimes the most human side of me wonders if like this community even deserves me. I told you, it's gonna sound crazy. It does, you know? And then other times I'm like, does this community even want me, you know? Because I opened up my dance studio in this community, and I wish more people showed up, you know? I wish more people came through. All right, that's it for today. Um, yeah, we all have our flaws. I'm definitely nowhere near a perfect person. Just someone who's lost and finding his way. So, shout outs to ONC, shout outs to Zora, shout outs to Parks, because I'm also part of the fellowship, Los Angeles State Historic Park Fellowship. Um, and shout out to all the people out there that are trying to figure things out, relationship wise, career wise. Let's do it, y'all.